What time is it?
Game week.
Woo! It's game week, and look who I'm with. I'm so giddy right now, y'all. I am like giddy because I got my buddy Mike McCoy hanging out. You know, the real Mike McCoy.
Yes.
Back in full effect this year for another season of head-to-head, Alabama head-to-head. He's going to be with us all season long, breaking things down, taking us behind the line of scrimmage, giving us some intel on his Alabama Crimson Tide, because you know Mike McCoy, former Alabama receiver. He's got the scoop, and we're going to give it to you on Head to Head.
Oh, let's go now. Oh, now. Oh, let's go now. Oh, can't stop us. Oh, let's go now. Oh, now.
All right, so Mike, here's the deal. Chick-fil-A kickoff. We'll be in Atlanta, 2:30 kickoff Central Time. Alabama 18.5-point favorite over Miami. Alabama #1 in the country, Miami 14. Are you at all surprised about that spread coming into this one?
I would have thought it would be. I thought it would be bigger spread. I think I was looking for a 24, 35-point spread. So I'm actually surprised.
So you're not high on the Miami Hurricanes.
No, ACC is only one team that comes to mind. Everybody knows it all. The other Tigers.
Okay, well, let's dig in. I want to get some intel on this offense that Alabama brings to the table this season. Obviously, a lot of key pieces missing.
Yes.
The reload, the constant reload. We know it is pretty much like the headline every year for Alabama to have to reload their top talent. Obviously, at the quarterback position. Oh, by the way, Mac-10, your boy Mac-10. Did you hear the news?
I did. I found out this morning. One of my kids came in. Coach Mike, you heard? Because we were debating. I was like, I think Campbell going to start. He has a year under his belt. And to my surprise, wow.
Mac-10's your boy. You
Yes.
love it. So obviously, Mac Jones will be starting for the Patriots this season. Certainly exciting news, I know, for him. I know you've always been high on him. His skill set. So with that being said, Bryce Young is now the guy. He comes in at quarterback, under center for the Alabama Crimson Tide. And I had the opportunity to cover the Alabama spring game, talk to Bryce Young. And, you know, one of the biggest things he said and praises Mac Jones, sitting behind him, getting to learn from him, sitting behind, obviously now going to be the starting quarterback for the Patriots, but also getting to learn from Steve Sarkisian, who is now the head coach at Texas. So, you know, when you look at his skill set and everything that he brings to the table, how do you think he fills those shoes, and how do you think he makes this a seamless transition from 2020 to 2021?
Well, I don't think it's shoes to fill. I think he just has a new pair on, because they are two totally different type of quarterbacks. I heard about Bryce. I remember when I was going to visit, and I was like, man, who that little kid? And they said, man, he got an arm on him. He can throw from here to Wisconsin. And I got to see it firsthand, and he can do just that. And he has the feet to do it as well. So I kind of compare him to a little old Allen Iverson, Mike Vick type of guy.
Okay, so Bryce Young obviously showing some maturity, and a guy that is ready to come in and take this job. Now we'll see when the lights come in or the roof retracts at the Benz Stadium, right? Because I know that's kind of the big deal. First college
Right.
football game with that roof retracting. Pretty cool place to play, I imagine. So when the lights come on and the fans are, you know, at a pitch level and the excitement level,
Man.
we are college football and coming off a 2020 season unlike any other during a pandemic. This is certainly going to be one to behold, but you've also got a lot of other key pieces around Bryce Young that
Yes.
have exited stage left. Devontae Smith, obviously Heisman Trophy winner, Najee Harris, star running back, but some great talented players to fill in as well. When you have a secondary like Miami, a secondary I believe is perhaps one of the best in the ACC in their league, what is it that Alabama needs to do really well in offense to be able to avoid any catastrophes early on?
Don't turn the ball over. That's the biggest thing. I know Bryce is going to want to come out gunslinging. I know the receivers are wanting to prove themselves, but for me, you never know. This core group of receivers may be better than the next, because it constantly evolves time and time again. So for me, I think Robinson is the starting running back, if I'm not mistaken.
Brian Robinson. Yeah.
Oh, man, he's a hometown favorite, so I know he has a lot to prove. So, and just like you just said, reload. That's what happened when you put bullets in another gun. Just reload, or you just change them out. So I don't think they will skip a beat, miss a beat. It may be more exciting than last year.
Let's go to the defensive side of the football. Defense, boom, boom.
Yes.
So defensively, let's be real. Alabama has not been the defense that we're accustomed to seeing in years past. Perhaps when you were there, obviously, as the years rolled on. And
The best year there.
Nick Saban. You called him out last year. We might have to check tape on that, because my man over here, Mike McCoy, called out the defense quite a few times.
I think they heard us. I think they did.
I do too,
Yeah.
because I will say I think this defense that Alabama puts on the field is going to be strong. I'm especially excited to see this linebacking core. But they go up against a Miami offense
Yes.
with perhaps one of the greatest threats is their quarterback, Derek
Yes.
King.
Yes.
King, coming off an injury, how healthy is he is number one question. He's a veteran quarterback, doesn't make a lot of mistakes. So I think that they will have the ability in this game, if they can kind of play it close to the vest, be conservative at times, obviously not make mistakes, not turn the ball over, and not give Alabama a chance to pounce and take advantage of that. I think they can have success early in this game. Your thoughts on this Alabama defense and sort of what they bring to the table, and how excited are you to see them in action coming off, like you said, maybe a more pedestrian season earlier on last year, but I do think they came on strong.
Well, I've heard Henry T, the kid, the transfer from Tennessee, I heard he is something special. He has come in and changed the culture. I'm excited to see that first and foremost. But far as Miami is concerned, I feel like the quarterback, he's a future draft pick. So I don't know if we can stop him. I think we can contain him. So like you said, he's a veteran quarterback. So I think that's what we got to do. Keep the ball in front of him. No deep balls. Keep everything in front. Make him run the ball.
Make him run the ball, get pressure on the quarterback.
Yes.
That is going to be key. And with that being said, prediction time. I know you're going to bring your prediction, because I can already tell you're just going to flush it out. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sure you got Alabama scoring 1,000,000 points. That's just the way it rolls. But I will say this. I'm going to give you my prediction. Alabama, I believe, is going to win this one. Not like blowing the roof off not blowing the roof off the dome or anything like that, because, oh, by the way, the roof will be retracted.
That's right.
Do you like how I did that? But I'm going to say Alabama wins this one 38-21. And the reason I say that is because I feel like Alabama, like any team, you got to develop that chemistry. You got to figure things out. There is a learning curve even in this first half of the game. So I think there will be some strong competition, some strong pushback from this Miami team, and being able to get the ball in the end zone. I think you got to get the first game jitters out. Not that you ever got nervous and had any jitters or anything like that. So I do think that early in this game, we're going to see a little bit of a competition. And while I think that Alabama, again, will come out and win this one 38-21, that is my take on it. And I will also, let me add this little statistic in for you. Alabama has not lost a season opener since, 2001?
Wow.
2001? What?
They like that.
So I would say that also plays into the fact that they got that season opener mojo.
That's right.
What's up? Your turn.
For me, let's just go on and be clear. It's going to be a whooping. Everybody national, and it's a game until we kick the ball off, right? So my prediction is 42-10.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, 10
Yeah.
points? You're only giving Miami 10 points?
10 points. 10 points.
Whoa.
10 points.
All right. Well, hey, you heard it from him. Head-to-head, Mike McCoy, my buddy. Hey, real quick, before we go, tell people what you're up to these days. I want to hear what life in the life of Mike McCoy is. I know you're a awesome dad.
Right.
And also an awesome coach.
Yes. High performance coach, strength and conditioning coach, trained several teams around the area. We're rebranded. A lot of you guys know me as the old Warehouse Performance, but now I'm 100% owner. It is Maximum Performance. So if you guys need to contact me, just get at me. I'll holler at you. But if you want to get me, you'll get me.
Mike, the real McCoy.
It's guaranteed that I die a legend. Yeah, son God, homie, I'm reverend. Preach, just protecting my investment. Ask about me, integrity's not in question.